Boy, the Louisiana Country Boy coming at you live once more again. Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Oh, look at here, look at here, look at here. Oh, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live on a Wednesday. Boy, look at here, look at here, look at here. Boy, I got some guests up here tonight. I got some guests up here tonight. Look, y'all know old country boy don't do no introductions. I don't do none of that stuff right there. Because I just tell people I'm inviting you over to dinner. Y'all just come over and sit at the table. Look at here. We sitting at the table tonight. We sitting at the table with two fine, fantastic young men. Look, and I told them I wanted to do something because look here, they's artists. And you know, old country boy, let's see here. I'm gonna give y'all a little snip of what they do. If y'all don't mind, and then look, like they say in the country, old country,
hey, we ready.
What country preachers say is this: the next voice that you will hear after the song will be these fine gentlemen right here. Look, y'all listen up. Listen up. Let me see if I can get it. Boy, look at him. I'm gonna just say this. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing else. These young men have a song. They've got several songs, but this song right here, the name of it is Change. And let me tell y'all, I ain't no promoter, but I know music because I'm from the country, and I know lyrics. This song Change. If y'all ain't heard it, if you ain't listened to it, then what you need to do is download it. You need to listen to it. The song is Change. Man, I'm gonna shut up because man, I appreciate y'all for coming. So without further ado, I'm gonna sit back and I want y'all to sit back. So as the old country boys say, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, double up, double up, double up, double up, double up. Put something in their ear. Have your way, my brothers. Do y'all fine.
What's going on, man? This is Double Xperience. There's double X. Experience with an X. You got to make sure you spell it right, because if you spell it wrong, you're going to find somebody 5 shades lighter than us. And I'm Will Smooth. My brother, right now, his phone is going in and out, so he's going to be logging back in a second. But we Double Xperience. We twins. We do pop and hip-hop, man. We worldwide. See? Told you he'll be back.
There you come. There you come. Man, it is a privilege to have you. I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for joining Old Country Boy here at the table. Man, you know, I like I told you earlier, I don't do no question and answer thing. I just let you have your way. But I will ask this because you know that thing I just played, man. You got to tell me about that song. You can tell me about all your other music, but can you tell me about the song Change?
Well, the song Change, basically, it came about because it's just how people are. Everybody's always looking for somebody else to fix problems. And the thing is, the people that they look for aren't fixing the problems that they're asking for. Then when they don't fix the problems, they have somebody they can blame. But the thing is, if everybody would just change themselves individually, then everybody would change. I mean, that can stop racism, that can stop hatred, that can stop a lot of stuff. Because the thing is, everybody done seen it in movies or on the street or anywhere. If you have an issue with you have beef or an issue with this guy, for example, and you go do something, for example, and take him out. Now, his people are coming for you because of what you just did. And then if they get you, then your people are going to go after them. And it's a continuous thing. So nothing ever stops. I say if somebody has an issue with somebody, then them two need to settle their agreement or disagreement or whatnot, get that thing out the way and leave it at that. That's their problem. That's not somebody else's problem.
Right.
So that's the whole thing about change. So, change just, people need to change. They don't need to worry about what everybody else is doing and who's going to solve their problems. They just need to, solve their own problems and do what they need to do to get to where they're going.
Hey, man, that is wow. That's a mouthful right there, man. It is so true. What you just said, and your song speaks it. Your song speaks it. Man, and I told you, boy. Look, now they got another old song over there. Like, look here, y'all know the old country boy. I have four successful marriages, okay, 4 successful divorces, 4 successful marriages. Wow. Now look here, I'm gonna tell y'all, when number 5 come, they got another song, and I already told them I sure need y'all to sing this song here at my wedding. Now they got another one. Boy, look here, that right there. And this song was on the soundtrack of a movie. So look, what you think, boy? Look, man, look at here, look at here, look at here. Man, look, when's y'all start? How'd y'all start? Look, I told y'all I was gonna shut up. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna put this over.
No, you good, you good. All right, so while my brother's getting his camera over there together, basically, we used to always do dance. We always did dancing. We did dancing more than anything, dancing and sports. But we would always sing. We would sing around the house and stuff of the nature. But what happened was one morning, I just so happened to wake up and I wrote a song. And basically that song was stuck in my head that entire day. So I was just constantly working on it, writing it. First verse didn't make sense. So then I went to the hook. Then I did the hook. Then it went to the verse. Then it went from the verse to the second verse. And what's so funny about that song is that was the very first song that was ever written that basically started all this. Wow. And that's the actual song that landed on the Dear Frank movie track, which is the Never Let You Go song. So technically that was the very song I've ever written.
Really? Wait a minute, hold on.
It's just when I did it, it was all a cappella. So it was slower, so it had more of that a cappella harmony vibe to it, that more old school vibe. And then basically we did some new rearrangements on some of it, and then we actually added a track to it, and we I ended up adding another verse, changed up a little bit here just to update it a little bit to a little old school mix of both. And that's why but that was actually lyrically, that was the very first song I ever wrote.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, man, that's look, I'm telling you, I told you before, I was listening to that, I was like, oh, yes, man. Look, that, man, it is, because, you got y'all have as you said, the old school. I'm an old school. I try to move around too much. I'll be done broke something and need some Bengay or something. But y'all have the smoothness and the sound that has somehow gone away, if that makes any sense.
I mean, it's all understandable. But like they said, they basically trying to say, to me, honestly, they're trying to do away with R&B. That's just what it is. Because that's why you don't really hear a lot of R&B in the clubs. You don't hear, the only time you'll hear R&B is if you go to a show or if you listen to the radio or if you go to an old school club. And sometimes you don't even hear it there. So, or only the main places you hear a lot of R&B and singing is if you go to a karaoke bar. go to karaoke bar, go to radio, and the thing is, I mean, you got a lot of great R&B singers out there. You have Tank, you have Maxwell, you have there's Charlie Wilson's still hanging in there. He's still doing shows. So they trying to keep that whole, Tyrese. You have Tevin Campbell done came back out. So you have a lot of great people that's trying to keep this R&B and trying to keep it alive because everything's pretty much going to up-tempo beats and, club styles and that whole party mode. And so now they're merging the two. They're merging R&B with hip hop. They're merging R&B with pop. And that's how they're keeping that whole R&B alive. And our style is not just one style. We do pop, R&B, and hip hop. That's why in every one of our songs, you're going to hear at least two of the three. If not, sometimes you might hear all three. So it just depends. Me and my brother, we both, put our heads together, come up with different things, trying to get stuff together. And that's just what we do,
Wow.
I think I'm situated now. But yeah, man, as far as like with the R&B, everybody's trying to bring it back. Everything's about hip hop and the club bounce right now. Now they're trying to mix it up with the R&B and the hip hop. So, as far as with the good thing, it goes just like anything else. Hey, you got to keep the R&B alive. You may get it on the radio. You might hear it at your house. You got slow grooves late at night or whatever the case may be. So, we want to make sure we give our audience and our fans, a show that's versatile. That's why we give you the double experience. We're going to give you that R&B, that hip hop, and a little bit of that, that club bounce. So,
man, we're going to give you more than one.
Hey, and that's good. And that's the one thing I will say. And I'm not, I don't know the music business like that. But what I know is when you are able to be versatile, when you're not just stuck in one thing, that you can maneuver through it and you can still perform great through it. That is a great thing. That shows so much about who you are and your talent. And that's the thing that people miss, talent.
Yeah, and different crowds like different music. You might have that crowd that likes more of that R&B, laid back pop. You might have the ones that just want the club bangers. You might want the people that just want straight rap. It just depends on what you want. Hey, we're gonna give you what you want.
And that's the good thing about our show is our music is for everybody, young, middle, old. There's something that everybody can listen to. So when we put on a show, there's gonna be you've gone to some shows like, man, I'm ready to hear some R&B, or man, I'm ready to hear some uptempo. Everybody's different. But within our show, we're going to hit you with all that. We're going to hit you with some R&B stuff. We're going to hit you with that dance music. We're going to hit you with that club music. We're going to hit you with that pop. We're going to hit you with a love or get out my house song. So we got all types of music. So we have something for everybody. And that's just how we've always been. We just like to have everybody have a party, everybody to enjoy it, so nobody feels left out.
Man, and that is wonderful. So, tell me more, more about your career, more about your start. Are y'all originally from here? Is that where you're originally from, or
from Texas? Yeah, we're from Texas, but we grew up in a military family, so we traveled a lot. And that's probably why we're the way we are. That's why we're people persons, because we've dealt with so many different nationalities and being able to blend and being able to meet people and being able to fit in here and there because of all the traveling we did. So being able to just fall in suit is real simple for us. So, and that's with the music. We've been everywhere, so we heard all different styles of music. We've heard the pop, the R&B, the country, the reggae, the EDM, the house. So we've heard everything. And when you have all these different styles of music, all of it eventually merges into your own sound and your own style, which creates a different sound. And that's why we don't really sound like anybody else. Like, we have people, they'll be like, man, you sound like Nelly on this song. But on this song, man, you sound like this guy. On this song, man, you have a little Chris Brown in there. On this song, they can't pinpoint one person because it's too many different styles of sounds into one. And with me and my brother, we do, we have the alto, the soprano, we have different ranges, so we make that work. That's why we can do the harmonies when my brother needs to rap and I need to sing, I'll sing, he'll rap. If he wants to sing, I'll rap, he'll sing. Or we might mix it up and you don't know who's finna come in rapping and sing. That's how we do it.
Wow. Wow. I think now y'all were just out.
Just laid back. Or you on club.
Did y'all just do? Y'all were just at Juneteenth, right?
Yes, Juneteenth in Houston. Yes.
Yep, we just got
I
the
didn't
Houston.
do what now.
I think his phone, his signal's
No,
messing.
at Juneteenth in Houston.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know these signals. This Wi-Fi.
This is why we like coming into the studios and doing everything straight at the studio, so we don't have to worry about weather or Wi-Fi's or and plus you get that good one-on-one, that up close where you can get that good exchange and stuff, because that Wi-Fi sometimes doesn't work for everybody the way it's supposed to.
All right, look, but you know what? We're gonna muddle through this.
We're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make
it. We're gonna make it happen.
Man, so tell me, when have y'all got some shows and stuff coming up, or tell me what y'all got coming down the track?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of different things going on and coming up. Things are being in progress. We're just waiting for a lot of stuff to get confirmation, confirmed. We look into a lot of different things. You never know. Hey, we might be in your town. You know what I'm saying? We're working on different things. We're here and there. There's not one particular place right now. It's right now with a lot of everything going on. Of course, more things opening back up, more shows opening back up. So there's more possibilities out there.
Hey, and that's great, man. That's great.
And the good thing about us is not only are we artists, we're also actors. So if something happens where you don't see us on the stage, where you're gonna see us on TV or the big screen, it's gonna be one or the other. Just like I'm on a new movie that's basically coming to Prime Video and Tubi next month. It's called Prisoners of Love with Omar Gooding. So it's a real good movie. So y'all need to check it out whenever it drops. It'll be next month on Prime Video or Tubi. And then we've also been featured in some TV series that's not out yet, so we really can't say it because we haven't given that okay. But it's gonna be getting ready to come.
But they're coming.
Different things. So yeah.
Look, you look here. Look. I'll tell you like I tell all them other superstars. Look, don't y'all forget the old country boy. Look, can I get like an autographed T-shirt or something, a piece of paper with
we'll be able to get you something.
We got you. We got you.
T-shirt, hat, something so you can have something in the background, so you can have it back there on the wall.
There you go. Hey, yes, and I sure will. man, that is.
Yes, sir.
Here's what I will say for you young fellas, and I call you young because I'm I got a little bit. I will say this, man, and I say this to the people all the time. This is what happens when you work. This is what happens when you don't give up on your vision. This is what happens when you press through. I know people come across and things get rough, and I'm sure that y'all have run to some things, and it's like, but see. What I know is when you keep on going, when you keep on pushing, the things that will happen for you when you don't let other folks tell you what you can't do. When you don't let other folks in your ear to tell you, well, you ain't good enough, well, you don't do this, or you should do that, and you follow your vision and your dreams, man, it pays off.
Yeah.
It pays off.
And that's just like I used to tell people, Yeah, and I used to tell people, I mean, you learned it from birth. First you was crawling, you got up, you fell back down. You had to learn to get back up. You learned it since then. See, a lot of people forget them ways. A lot of people want to let everybody else dictate what they do. Right. As long as you believe in yourself and you believe what you're trying to do in life, hey, everything else will fall suit.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they see you on the stage, they see you driving the nice cars, they see you wearing that, but they don't see the late hours that you staying up at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to get a song together, or you have rehearsal for 4 or 5, sweating about to pass out. See, they don't see
that hard work.
It's a lot of work there, and so that's what helps build that character for you to keep moving forward. Because there's one thing that doesn't ever stop, and that's time. So if you can't be like time and keep moving, you're just gonna sit there and just drift away.
Man, I truly agree, and I can't speak for your industry, but I know that a lot of people in a lot of different industries they want microwave success. They want microwave. See, success is not. It don't come in them. I mean, you might be able to put some popcorn in the microwave and get your bag and pop it, but in order to get it, you got to put it in. That's just my opinion. If you ain't willing to put it in, it just don't come like that. You have to put in the work.
Yeah,
and I don't
very rare.
A lot of people want to. And that's just my opinion. A lot of people don't want to think that they can do the least amount and get the maximum return, and it don't work like that.
But that's because, like I tell people, that's the thing.
A lot of people out there that have
connection. Some people have that one connection that can get them in the door. So yeah, you might be able to have that overnight success, but that's an every blue moon thing. But they still had to, even though they might not have had to work as hard, they still had to work to make sure they were ready to be able to get in front of that person to do whatever he has to do. Because if you go with old school, new school, they was always talking about music, this and talent and stuff. Nowadays, it's more popularity. So if you popular, you can get on the radio. If you popular, they can get you on the stage. Even if your music is not as good as somebody who's not as popular, you could probably find somebody who has a song with 5 views, and the song is great. I mean, he's hitting the notes, he's doing great. But then you hear this other song, and you're just like, man, what is this? But it has 1.2 million views because that person was popular. So their people are. That's just like having fans. Your fans are going to follow you. So the more fans you get, your fans are going to make fans. Those fans are going to make you have more fans, and that's how it goes. So it's just you got to keep going with your music, and you can't let nobody say, "Man, you need to do a different business," or you need to, because if somebody you need to be able to take criticism, and if you take criticism, you take that and you go back, reflect, fix it, fix whatever it is that's the problem, get back out and try something else. But you can keep moving forward and keep pursuing your dreams to do it. Because I mean, everybody's had somebody go, man, there's plenty of people that got just as much talent as you, if not more, and they on the street. But yeah, some of those people are choosing to be on the street. They're not trying to get in front of no labels. They're not trying to get in front of no 60,000 million. They like to be right there on that corner singing their song and singing to the people, because it's not about the money. It's about the music, and that's just what they enjoy. So they're cool with where they are. And so when people make them kind of references, it's like you're making a reference of something that you're not even doing yourself.
Man, that part. Look, that part right there. You had, man, I talked about this last night. You got them people, what do they call them? What they used to call that? Armchair quarterbacks.
I don't know too many old school terms.
You sitting telling me how to coach, and you ain't never played it down. But you want to tell me how to do something, but you ain't even doing what you can do. But you want to direct my future. You want to direct me and mine, but you ain't doing nothing with yours. It's those things that when I look at you guys and what y'all are doing, and enduring and pushing and getting out there and working hard. Man, that's why I'm just excited to have you here. I'm excited to push that. Look, I'll push all of it, but I'm gonna push change. To be able to push that and what you're doing, man, I applaud y'all. I really truly do. Man, just tenacious, not giving up, not quitting. And all the things as you work hard, all the things that are coming to you, and they're coming because you put it in, because y'all put yourselves out there. You believed in yourselves, and that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about.
Yeah, and the thing is with us, us being twins, we always have somebody to push you. That went from sports to music. I mean, when you're on stage, it's all about performing. You feed off of his energy. He feeds off of you. You have somebody there to feed off of. A lot of people don't have that. They're single kids or, single children, but they don't have that brother that was always around or that sister that was always around. But with us, since we do a lot of the same stuff, we have somebody who will always push. Like, man, somebody be like, man, y'all need to change this or change that. Well, I just got to be better than the next guys. That's why I tell people, if you do a show and you feel that other artist is better than you, where you don't want to go on the show, then that means you're telling yourself you didn't put in enough work to be better than that other artist. So, and we've been around a lot. And the reason why we can talk the way we talk is we've been around, artists who give us insight on stuff. We've been around old school artists. We've been around new school artists. We hear a lot of different knowledge, a lot of different things. So therefore, we're able to speak about certain things in certain ways and be knowledgeable about a variety of different things because we're studying. We're wanting to learn more about the business. Want to learn more of this. Want to learn so we can do that because I'm pretty sure you can find a 12-year-old speak the same way I'm speaking right now because he's wanting to learn about the business.
Right.
And that's what you have to do. You have to be able to put time in your craft. So if you can't put time and effort into your craft, nobody else is going to put time and effort because you're just going to be relying on them to pay for everything and do everything, but you're not doing any work. And then when they put you on the stage, you wonder why your show didn't go well. And then you'll be that type of person, just like in our song Change, wanting to blame somebody else rather than blame yourself.
And that's it. That is the hammer to the nail right there. We have to be willing to I like what you said, to be willing to hear, the criticism, but take that in a positive manner. You take it and you make yourself better. You go in, man. I'm sure you go in and you lay it out. When y'all do your performance, you put it all on the stage. Look, I ain't trying to take that back. I'm trying to leave it all right here. And that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about, man.
You're going in and out. Yeah, he has a bad signal wherever he is right now. We're always on the go, so we could be anywhere. Well, we trying to hear. He has a bad signal. Let me try to see if I can do the twin thing and get what he's saying. Yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna mention it. Gonna get it out for him. So that's how you do it. Send it to me so I can tell him what you're thinking.
Oh man. So man, I mean, well, let me see. My next sister that's next to me is 10 years older than I am. So I didn't have this wonderful thing like, y'all have this, you got a twin that's right there. How was that? Or how is that going through, so much together? Is it, and I hear you saying that being able to have that somebody that you can bounce stuff off of, having that best friend, having that person that is right there. How is that, man? How is it for y'all?
Well, you gotta understand. I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's a cool thing. If you talk to a lot of people wish they had a twin. And the whole thing is, especially with the amount of moving around and traveling we did, you're always having to meet new people. But the good thing is, you still had somebody else you can have fun and play with and go bike riding or do sports with before you meet new people. So you was never really ever alone being singled out by other people. Like sometimes everybody's gone through when they were little, you always had them bullies or people who try to think they're better than everybody. So you try to keep to yourself. But it's a little different when you have two people. That one guy can't deal with two. So you have somebody there. So I always had somebody that has your back. And so not everybody had that. So it was cool. Having always had somebody to have fun with, play with, bounce off with, compete with. So we was always competing with one another to get better. So that's just, try not to get in trouble competing, but hey,
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. It was him.
Wait. So who's the oldest?
Silk's the oldest.
Oh, he's okay. Wow. Man, that's amazing. That is amazing. And I'm sure that with everything that y'all are doing, with the upcoming things, the more great things that you're doing. The movies, the TV, the music. Man, that is truly, truly, truly amazing. I want you to be able to. I know where to go, but can you share with the people where to go to get your music, to follow y'all, to support y'all? Because the bottom line for me is that's what it's about. It is about each and every one of us supporting each and every one of us. So man, tell them where they can catch you. They can y'all go listen to Change. I told y'all, boy, look at him.
I mean, you can find us everywhere, and yes, it's all about support. You have to be able to support one another because a lot of people want you to support them, but they won't support you. Like you'll come to their show and you out there supporting them when they perform, and then before you even go on stage, they're leaving to go to some other party, and it's like, wait a minute, I came here and I've supported you. Why can't you stay a little bit longer and support me? You're taking crowd with, so all your people that came with you and all of our people that came with us, you got a nice crowd from when you're performing.
Right.
But then when you get done, you head out. So it's like, man, you got to be able to, support us if we're going to support you. And that's where a lot of people, miss out on that. But yeah, you can find us anywhere. We're on every major download site and streaming site. We're even on iHeartRadio. We're on Pandora. We're on Deezer. We're on iTunes. We're on Apple Music. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Amazon. We're on we everywhere. But the thing is, you just got to be able to spell it right. And what a lot of people do, they spell it correctly rather than incorrectly, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So when you spell it, you have to spell it double, which is DOUBLE XPERIENCE. So it's without the first E. So it's double X. You have to pronunciate that double experience. That's why we say it. We be like double X experience because we try to get people to get from that E. Because if you spell it that way, you're gonna find a whole nother that has this, similar name to us because they have that E, and you're gonna be like, hey, these ain't the twins. Who are these guys? And you're not gonna find our music. So you just have to spell it right. If you spell it right, you can find us anywhere. We got a lot of good music out. Our song "Party" was released by Sony Music and AWOL and Rich Nation this last June. So that's doing pretty well. It's a good summer, good spring break type song. I'm not sure if you heard that one yet, but it's an up tempo beat song. It's just a fun party song for everybody to listen to. Our music's for everybody, so you can find anything. I say we even on Spotify. We're on Spotify. Put us in your playlist. Share your playlist so other people can hear your playlist so they can hear us. Share them things. So get us on Spotify.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can, I'm gonna say, I like getting on the old ticker talker. I ain't that good, but I'm gonna see if I can get one of your songs. Change, I like.
Change is on there. All them songs.
Yeah, you might see old country boy doing a little ticker talker to Change. I'm just letting you know right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother said the Wi-Fi keeps kicking him out over there. He said the site or something keeps kicking him out, or it's the Wi-Fi. He said he's not sure what it is that keep booting him out of the system. I don't know if it's the system not liking everybody in at the same time, or I'm not sure. But so he's trying to get the Wi-Fi working. You don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or the system that just keeps booting him out. So he's not sure. So he's
tell him we gonna hang on. We gonna hang on. We want him over here. I need somebody else at the table with me. So tell him if he can get back in, he can come on back in. Man, there you go.
But yeah, so everybody can find us everywhere. We're also on Instagram, Facebook. We're on all the major download sites, streaming sites, everywhere. So I say, add us to your playlist. Download the songs. That's one of the best ways to support artists is to download their music. Add their songs to your streaming site. And a lot of people be like, that's why I tell people like, we don't when it comes to supporting, we don't ask for much. Just download a song, add a song to your streaming. Just let some people know. If you can put an artist on your Facebook or your Instagram that you don't even know, why can't you put an artist that you do know?
Wait a
You're
minute. Wait a
partying
minute.
with us. You're hanging out with us.
Twin.
Huh?
Hey, Twin, can you say that again? Because I think them folks they get tired of me saying, "Can you?" I think they missed it. Because tell them that one more time again. Can you tell them?
The thing is, but one of the main things that people like to say is at number one, don't forget about us little people. But it's like, if you're there supporting and you up there supporting me, then why would I forget about you? If you're not supporting me and you want to try to get in the clubs free and the VIP free and the shows free, the VIP tickets free, you want everything free, then that's not you supporting me because you're getting everything free. You're just on the train riding the caboose until the train stops. Then next you know, I call it the Hammer effect. Hammer had every, because I like researching a lot of artists and what they did or what they did wrong. And Hammer is one of the main things I always gear towards this question. If you ever research MC Hammer, he was at the top of his game. But then when he ran out of money, everybody left. So it's like those weren't real supporters. Those people were just there, you know, getting money and riding the train. But some people did stay. I'm not saying everybody left. A group of people stayed. All his real people, they stayed, was still supporting, man, trying to get him back on his feet. But a lot of people just went separate ways. So that's why I tell people, if you're going to support, download a song. Put their song in your streaming list. Even though people have playlists, you don't listen to your whole playlist every day. But at least that song is there. Share your playlist because somebody else might listen. But that's supporting. If you can put a new hit song that's on the radio on your Facebook or Instagram, and you're like, man, y'all need to check out this new song, man. This song is the top, man. You're just helping them make more money, but yet you're sitting up here wondering, am I gonna, boot you to the curb if you download one song? So it's like all you have to do is put our stuff out there, man. Y'all need to find one of the songs that sound good, even if it's a song that you believe can do well. Just put it out there. You don't even have to put the song, man. Just, hey, y'all need to check out some of their music, man. Go on. People will find something that they like out of the music, but you should be able to promote the people you know just as much as you promote the people you don't know, because the people you don't know aren't doing anything for you. They're not giving you free VIP passes. They're not getting you up in the VIP booth. They're not getting you in the clubs. They're not getting you in the concerts. I'm getting you there, but you're not downloading one song for 99 cents, but you're getting something for 200 something bucks. So you just got to be able to support and show your support. Like some artists, they don't even let people in their stuff free. They make everybody pay, including family members, because they're like, you need to be able to support, because the after party, you're going to get in free. You should be able to at least buy the concert ticket. Do something, pay for something, buy something. That's all you do. That's showing support. Mention it on your social media. That's showing support. You don't have to do it every single day. You don't have to do it every single month. But if you could just do it every now and then, that's you showing support. And the artists are going to see that.
Yes.
And they're going to recommend you for it.
And I tell you, what you just said, I have, from the very beginning, I have said this very thing. Most of the time, it doesn't cost anything to support somebody. And I ain't talking about, people think like, it doesn't cost anything. What you just said, you share everything else.
You lose more than 99 cents in change a month. You can't just use that to just download one song. Just one. That's all you need.
And after time, you might stop at a gas station just to buy a drink, buy a burger.
That's what it's all
You know what
about.
I'm saying?
I totally agree, man. I agree 100%. I have hammered this and hammered this and hammered this about, a lot of people talk about the whole support thing. Oh, the conversation is huge, okay? But the actions is so small. The conversation, oh man, you asked the
you got many people that can talk. You got many people say, hey, I'm a support. You got many people say, hey man, I'm gonna go follow you.
Yeah.
But then when you go check your stuff, where they at? But yet, them the same cats that want to try to get into your show for free. Them the same ones that want to come show up at your events and hey, what's up? Hey man, let me hang out in your VIP. But you can't support me any other time.
Right. Right.
For example, watch. This is one of the easiest. This I'm gonna mention a phrase that's supporting, which technically people wouldn't look at as supporting, but it is. Here it is. Man, where are we gonna go after the show? Man, we're finna go to Papados. Look, I just supported Papados because all of us are finna go to Papados.
Right.
We're bringing Papados money just because I said, hey, that's Papados. So people like Papados. If it's good, guess what people are gonna say? Man, y'all need to go eat at Papados, man. They got this chicken or they got this fish.
Yes.
That's support. Look, didn't cost nobody $1. Just mentioning the name to people and so going there is showing support.
And then with everything social media now, everything's Facebook, Instagram. That don't cost you a dime just to, hey man, my people's performing at such and such. Hey, go on there support. Hey, I want y'all to go follow my people. What did that cost you?
Less than 30 seconds.
I agree. I totally, man. Look, I'm sold on it. I stand behind that 100%. I agree with it, and I have pushed it, and I will continue to do it. That's why I thank the good Lord for this, this platform to be able to. Let me tell you, I have opened up this platform before. I've opened it up, and I said anybody, if you got a business that you're trying to push, if you got an event coming on that you're trying to push, man, I sent the same link I sent y'all. I sent a link out, put it out there. All you got to do is pop in and talk about your business. You know how many people came?
They're not, and it's something free. And then they'll say, well, I didn't hear about it, or I didn't know about it, or I had something going on. Okay, yeah, you had something going on. Okay, well, you could have shared it to somebody else, and they could have probably had the time to do it and told you about it. You can.
I mean, if you think about it, when you send a text message to somebody, all they got to do is forward that text message to somebody else.
Yes.
What does that take? That ain't take nothing but 2 seconds of your time. But see, people want to put in people put into the stuff that they want to put in because some of them are looking for something to get back.
Right.
You've been in the club. You've been drinking. You've been partying.
Yeah, and I'm right, and I'm sure my brother probably mentioned that's just like you got your boys and all that. They got Cardi B on their webpage. They got Drake on their stuff. You can support everybody else is out there already. What about the little man? No, y'all don't support that. But then all of a sudden, when you make it big, oh now you want to jump on the bandwagon. Oh, now we on your pages.
Yes.
Oh, y'all forgetting about me, man. I've been here. Where? You've had playlists ever since I've known you, and our song has never been on one of your playlists. But you have everybody else. But now we're making waves. Now you want everybody to know you know us.
Right.
Or
and then all of a sudden, and then you hear this. Man, twins, hey man, y'all making waves. So, hey man, why ain't you supporting me? Dude, you ain't supporting me since day one. Yeah, people want you. So then all of a sudden they want a name drop. They want to try to make you look bad. Oh, well, shoot. Oh, now they made it big. They forget about us. And well, dude, nobody ever forgot about you. I've been telling you the same stuff when I was broke. Then when I made it rich, ain't nothing changed. Only thing now is I got to charge you for it.
That's it.
And one of the things that people do nowadays, which is funny to me that they do it because I've actually seen it happen. They'll be like, yo, man, follow me and I'll follow you back. So they'll follow you, then you'll click to follow them back. And they'll let a couple of days go by, then they'll unfollow you, but they still have your follow, which keeps their numbers up. Your numbers up. It's like, why even go and unfollow? It's like,
right.
If everybody did that, everybody would be at zero.
Right. That's man. Boy, he ain't saying nothing that I don't agree with. I totally agree, and I totally, man, I understand it. I truly understand it more as time has passed now than I did before. Because for me, a lot of things it opens my eyes up to seeing so much more now. To seeing, and if I tell you guys, that's one of the things that really, really, really gets to me. It's just that how people won't support. Well, when you can, I I can't grasp that. I don't know why in my mind. I just can't wrap my mind around why it is so hard to support. You know, what is it? Do you think that, oh well, I ain't gonna support them because somebody else is, but you're not.
No, that's not it. They look at it that, for example, if I support you and you blow up, what am I going to get out of it? I'm still over here.
What's my benefit?
But I'm still over here working, over here struggling, but I helped you out. And it's like, okay, you downloaded a song for 99 cents. So you believe because you did just that one thing, and now I'm making millions, that you're the one who helped me get there. No, that hard work, what I was doing, them overnight practices, staying up late night, that got me.
Yeah, that late night.
You helped me.
You know, that not going out to the club, that not going out to the bar.
Supporting is more of you believing in what I'm doing, and that's the reason why you're supporting. If you're not supporting, that's because you don't want to believe in what I'm doing, or you don't want me to do more than you, or you don't support. But that's and people don't understand that, because if you do that to me, then I do that to you. It's just a back and forth thing. Nobody's supporting anybody because I'm not getting nothing out of it. You're not. But see, if you believe, for example, you look at me as being a millionaire. You want me to support you because me putting my name on it is going to get people to go take a look at you just because of the fact I said it. But the thing is, that's the same thing with you. Probably never heard my music. So you mentioning it to them, they will probably go and check out my music and my brother's music, our music, and they would listen to it just like our fans would come listen to yours. That would have never happened. So that's how you get that back and forth, because people don't want to understand that. They'll take their fans with them, but it's like, okay, our fans just got through listening to your whole set. Right. Why are you taking your fans with you? You should stay here because they're going to leave if you leave. So you can't stay until the end of the show. I supported you. Right.
I so get that, you know, and with me, here's how I feel about it. My personal is this. I want to see people. I get a joy in my heart out of seeing other people make it. It don't do nothing for me. What it does for me is it makes me feel good to see other people make it. Because I ain't mad and I don't hate on nobody for making it. Because the one thing I know, if I see my brother or my sister succeed, I know if I continue to put in the work and do the things that I'm called to do, guess what's going to happen? My day will come. I'm happy. Man, I'm celebrating with you because you know, the saddest part is when they told me this a long time ago. If you really want to know what somebody thinks about you, you walk into a room and you tell them some good news and just watch the expression on their face.
Oh, yeah, it's going to change.
It tells everything. If you walk into a room and you tell somebody you have blown up and their facial expression turns to a frown and they ain't celebrating with you, they was never with you, man. And that has been the hardest part for me, honestly, is learning the difference between people. There are some people that what you said, man, they ain't really they in your corner, but they ain't on your side.
Oh, yeah.
And that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate, you know, because I had to learn in this life that you have to really, 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 really evaluate the people in your circle. You got to evaluate them. You got to keep an eyeball on the people in your circle, because sometimes, a lot of times, it's the ones right there in the inner circle is the ones that's drilling the hole in the boat to cause the water to get in.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why they said misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's a lot of people out there that's miserable. So what they gonna do? They gotta cause misery somewhere else.
Yeah.
Don't bring the music. Don't bring it over here. We don't need that.
We have enough of it.
I'm good. You can stay where you at.
We don't need your problems.
Hey, that's what this old boy said over here, man. Now. But man, look, what I want y'all to do again is tell the people. I'm gonna shut up. I was supposed to been shutting up the whole while. Y'all had me up here talking.
You good.
I want you to tell more about yourself. I want you to be able to and I told you I don't really ask no questions, but one, I really want you to do this collectively or individually. Can you give your best advice to somebody who's maybe starting out, or maybe somebody that's in the industry, or maybe somebody that's thinking about it? What advice would you give? What advice would you gentlemen give?
Well, I would say, man, you just keep pushing forward in what you're trying to do. Only person that can stop you from doing anything in life is you. Whether that's a job, whether it's a career, whether it's school, because you're going to always have people to say you suck. I mean, there's a whole bunch of artists out there now. You can pick Chris Brown, Rihanna. There's a lot of artists that say they can't sing, but they're where they are, but they just say they can't sing. So even they have haters. Everybody has somebody that's always going to hate on what you do. So therefore, you just got to be strong enough to push through that, do what you have to do to get where you're going to go. And then the only thing they can say is, oh, he ain't doing nothing. He can't perform. But yet you're on a 36 city tour, but you can't perform. You sit up here with a #1 record, but you can't sing. So don't worry about what people are saying. Just if you decide that you feel that doing whatever it is that you're trying to do and want to change something else, that's you saying, okay, well, I tried this out. Let me try something else. But don't let nobody else stop you from doing anything that you're trying to do and where you're trying to go with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Just stay positive with it. Pray about it. Keep it moving. That's just all you can do.
Yeah, man. It's about just believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna have those doubters out there. You're always gonna have those ones that think that you can't do this. They're always gonna have those ones that be, oh, you're not finna do anything. You can't move past what you're at right now. Hey, you got Cardi B proved that point. She was a stripper. Look what she's doing now. They told her all you was ever gonna be was a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's about what you want. It's about where you're trying to move. It's about where you're trying to go. What's your goals you're setting? Because there's only one person out there that can stop you. And if you don't know who that is, go look at yourself in the mirror. That's going to be the only person that's going to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Let people talk. People are always going to talk. That's why God gave everybody a mouth. Everybody's going to use it. Right. Just take what people are saying for what it is and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that you want to be a rapper, well, go rap. You want to be a singer, go sing. You want to do gospel, go do gospel. Hey, you never know. There's been many of people, it's been proven in the industry that started out as rappers but became singers. And there's some that were singers that turned out to be rappers.
Just put in the work.
Somebody probably told them that then. Hey man, you can't sing, but now they singing.
Right.
People didn't think T-Pain could sing until he showed up on the Masked Singer or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? People didn't think he could sing. Hey, people, all it is when you put in the work, you work on your craft. When you work on your craft, don't let nobody else hold you back.
There you go.
Because like I said, the only person you're going to stop is yourself.
Man, that is it. That is it. Man, again, y'all know I done fell in love with that song. I'm going to tell all of y'all, listen to all of their songs. Go download their music. Man, take it from this old country boy right here. Man, look here. Y'all know when I be out here talking, I don't just be talking jibber jabber. I do jibber jabber. But when I tell you that it's fine, it's fine. Let me tell you, the song is changed. That's my song. That's my one right there. Okay, that's my one right there. Change.
Yep, because you can't expect the world to change if you won't change yourself.
Man, these brothers right here, man, look here. They had the old country boy. I was just look, I can't even dance, but I was moving. I was like, man, but look, y'all go listen to their music. Here's what I say. I'm not telling you to say it's good. I ain't saying it's bad. What I'm telling you to do is go listen and find out for yourself. Before you judge anything, go find out. Go listen. I'm telling you just to go listen and hear it. And I promise you this. You're gonna be like one of them old big mouth bass. You're gonna be hooked. If you go and listen, you're gonna be hooked. You're gonna be hooked. And you're gonna be like, ooh, what's the name of that group? Ooh, what's that song? What? I'm telling you, y'all go check them out. Y'all go check them out. My favorite, that's my number one favorite song right there, Shane. And then when I get wife number 5, y'all know I'm gonna be calling you up because we want you to come sing the other old song.
Hey, we got you. Just hit us up. We'll be there.
I'll be calling you. Look here, man. I done found me one. I need you to come sing that song. Man,
yeah,
that song changes Alexa Van Schoen. She's she does gospel, does a lot of neo soul. She's the one doing the singing. She's the female artist that you hear on that song.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, yeah. And it was just to be able to listen to the words. I love the beat, but just to sit and listen. Man, that's the thing. That's what really I'm like, wow. Because it was some real stuff. It was real.
Stuff is actually going on.
Yeah. And that was what touched me so much. Like, man, wow. And here's what I know about that song. It was relevant 10 years ago. It was relevant 5 years ago. It's relevant today, and it will be relevant 30 years from now, 40 years from now, that same song, because every day what we have to do is realize we evolve. So if you evolve, and that means you're changing.
Yeah. It's all about change.
People forget about the good. Only thing they want to do is concentrate on the bad and the ugly.
That's why if you ever have gone to grandparents' houses or and you found that photo album, you don't see no negativity in that photo album, even though there was problems they had left and right. However, you don't see an ounce of negativity in that whole photo book. It's nothing but smiles, joys, and fun. That's the kind of stuff that people need to focus on and stop focusing on all the bad.
There you go. Man, look here. I want y'all to do this before we leave here. I want you to be able to, whatever it is you want to leave here at the table, whatever y'all's last words here at the table, as I put away the dinner plates, as I cleans up the table, y'all going on, whatever you want to leave here, have your way, my friends.
All I'm saying is, hey man, just grow in yourself, man. Grow in yourself, believe in the Lord. Hey man, all things is possible. You know what I'm saying? You walk by faith, not by sight. Just because you don't see it's there, don't mean it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't seen $1 million don't mean it can't be in your pocket. So just believe in yourself, man, and keep it moving.
Yeah, just stay positive, because the thing is, you can't see everything. You might not see people supporting you, but trust and believe there's people out there that's doing it. And that's how you know the real ones from the ones who don't. Because if you didn't have no supporters, then you wouldn't be on those stages performing. If you didn't have no supporters, you wouldn't have sold not one download. So there's people
you wouldn't have had no views.
You just gotta stay positive, keep moving forward, and keep doing what you're supposed to do. And then pretty soon you'll have everybody wanting to support you. And then that's when you know you're where you need to be and you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Amen. Man, I thank y'all. And I have already subscribed to your YouTube channel. Just know that I clicked the old subscribe button. Click.
Hey, I understand. Appreciate it. Much love.
Hey, look, and I say the same thing I just said to each and every one that will hear this today, hears it right now, will hear it 10 years from now. Man, y'all go check them out. Find out for yourself. It's kind of like, it's kind of like the good Lord. I can tell you about it, but go find out for yourself. That's what I say.
Yep.
Go find out for yourself.
Go find out.
Hey, they are smooth sounding. They change. Wow. I can't even get that out of my head, man. I'm sorry. I told you, I'm hooked. I'm hooked, line and sinker. But I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all for taking out the time to come and sit here at the table. I know that y'all have a lot of stuff going on, and I know that you could have been anywhere else.
Yeah, but it's about the fans, man. We don't mind giving back to our fans and the people that support and the people who listen to our music and download. That's what this is for people to be able to see what we're doing when we're not ripping and running and practicing and rehearsing. So, we get to speak a little bit to what they've probably been wondering and wanted to know anyway. So this is for them.
Yeah, man.
So that's the reason why we don't mind taking that time.
Yeah, I mean, everything's for the love. Everything's for the fans, supporters, and everybody that follows and every case may be. Because without your fans and supporters, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You can't make no money. The fans and your supporters, they're the ones that's buying the tickets. So if you can't give back to your fans and your supporters, why are you up there?
Right. Man,
everybody wants to make money.
It just shows who you guys really are. And that's what this is about. For me, it's about showing the world who you are, and what makes you who you are. I said it before, man. Anybody can make music, but can't anybody do what you two guys do and do it how you
appreciate it.
That's the difference. That's the difference. But it's not what you bring, it's who bringing it, and you two are bringing it. And that's the bottom line for me, and that's from my heart. Man, but as we close this whole thing out, again, I thank y'all for coming. I greatly
appreciate you having me here.
Hey, man, look.
Sorry, the internet been going in and out, so I was popping in and out. But hey, we made it work. We're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We have to get back on here again when we got that good signal. Maybe we all be in the same spot next time.
Hey, there you go.
I'm telling you.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. And to everyone that tuned in, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for coming by. And as I close this thing, I close it like I always do. Look at here. And these guys just showed you. My guest last night said it. The guest Monday night said it. And I will say it again. Look at here. If the good Lord has given you a vision, if he has planted something inside your heart, given you a vision, don't worry about what other folks say. Don't worry about people that tell you you ain't this and you ain't that. Look, if he's giving you a vision, trust me, he has already provided the provisions for your vision. What you do is you just keep on pushing. You just keep on going. You keep on working. You keep on doing what you need to do to get where he wants you to go. And that's the bottom line. And lastly, but not leastly, you know how the old country boy ends this thing out. Look at here. If you woke up early this morning and you pops open your eyes and you look around and you didn't see nobody and you didn't hear these words, well, old country boys here in Houston. So look here. If you was out today in that old Houston heat sweating and you wiped the sweat off your eyes and you look and you still didn't hear, well, here it is, 9:09 tonight, and you're finna hear it right now. Look at here. This old boy right here, I'm telling you, as I always tell you, is I love you. And I love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, I mean absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. Man, I thank y'all so much. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you. Y'all go check them out. Go listen. Go download. Go follow. Go support. Because look here. They's hot. Look. I gotta say this. This is my favorite hold. While y'all looking right now, you know what they gonna say, right? Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Now y'all leave them.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, we might be in your town.
Hey, I thank y'all so much, man. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure. And know this, man, anytime you want to, anytime that you ever want to come back and join the old country boy, you're always welcome. You always welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
All right, look, well, y'all have a good night now here.
You too.
You have a good night. Right. Stay blessed.